Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the luxurious world of car brand owners and the cars they drive daily. You know, folks, it's always fascinating to see what kind of cars these captains of industry choose to pilot around town. Is it all about flash and status, or are they looking for something a little different? Well, let's pop the hood and find out. We're going to take a look at some of the biggest names in the business world, from tech giants to retail titans, and the cars they choose to drive when they're not being chauffeured around. We're talking about the cars they actually enjoy getting behind the wheel of. You might be surprised by some of the choices these folks make. Stick around, it's going to be a fun ride. First up, we've got Elon Musk, the man who's single-handedly trying to get us all behind the wheel of electric cars. You'd think a guy who spends his days building rockets and dreaming of colonizing Mars would have something a little more out there, right? But nope, Elon's daily driver is none other than the Tesla Model S. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jay, that's not exactly a surprising choice, and you're right, it's not. But you got to hand it to the guy. He practices what he preaches. Plus, the Model S is a pretty sweet ride. It's got that sleek, futuristic look, it's packed with technology, and it can go from 0 to 60 faster than you can say Gigafactory. I've had the chance to drive the Model S a few times, and I got to say it's impressive, it's smooth, it's quiet, and it's got that instant torque that electric cars are known for. Plus, you can't beat the feeling of driving past a gas station knowing you'll never have to stop there again. Elon's not just driving a car, he's driving the future. Next up, we've got another tech titan, but this time we're going from Silicon Valley to Redmond, Washington, Bill Gates. Now, you might think the co-founder of Microsoft, a guy who's known for his philanthropy and his sweaters, would be tooling around in something sensible, maybe even a little boring. But you'd be wrong. Bill Gates is a Porsche guy, through and through. He's owned a bunch of them over the years, and his current daily driver is the Porsche Taycan. Yeah, you heard that right. Bill Gates drives an electric Porsche. And it makes sense when you think about it. The Taycan is a technological marvel, just like the software that made Gates a household name. It's got all the performance and handling you'd expect from a Porsche, but with an electric powertrain that's both efficient and exhilarating. I've actually had the pleasure of driving the Taycan on the track, and let me tell you, this thing can move. It's got that instant acceleration that pins you to your seat, and it handles like it's on rails. It's a true driver's car, and it just goes to show that even billionaires care about the environment. Now, let's talk about a guy who needs no introduction. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder, is one of the richest men on the planet, so you know he can afford to drive whatever he wants. And what does he want? Something rare, something exclusive, something that screams, "I'm not like you." I'm talking about the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Now, this is not your average Ferrari. In fact, only 6 of these bad boys were ever made. It's a tribute to the legendary Italian design house Pininfarina, and it's about as exclusive as it gets. With its sleek aerodynamic design and its powerful V8 engine, the Sergio is a true head-turner. I've seen this car in person, and let me tell you, pictures don't do it justice. It's absolutely stunning. It's got that classic Ferrari DNA, but with a modern twist. It's the kind of car that makes you stop and stare, and it's no surprise that Jeff Bezos chose it as his daily driver. Well, maybe daily driver is a bit of a stretch. I'm guessing he's got a few other cars in the garage to choose from. Our next billionaire car enthusiast is a man who's known for his adventurous spirit, Richard Branson. The Virgin Group founder has flown around the world in a hot air balloon, attempted to break the transatlantic speed record, and even launched his own space tourism company. So what kind of car does a guy like that drive on a daily basis? A Range Rover autobiography, of course. The Range Rover is the ultimate go anywhere, do anything luxury SUV. It's got plenty of room for Branson and his entourage. It can handle any terrain. And it's got that understated British elegance that says, "I'm here to get things done." Now, I've driven my fair share of Range Rovers over the years, and they never disappoint. They're comfortable, they're capable, and they've got that certain something that makes you feel like you can conquer the world. And when you're Richard Branson, that's probably a pretty important feature. Last but not least, we've got Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle, and another guy who's not afraid to spend his hard-earned billions. Ellison is a known car enthusiast, and his collection is said to be worth millions. But when it comes to his daily driver, he chooses something a little more refined. I'm talking about the Lexus LFA. Now, the LFA is a bit of a unicorn in the automotive world. It was Lexus's first foray into the world of supercars, and it was a resounding success. With its screaming V10 engine, its lightning-fast transmission, and its head-turning looks, the LFA is a true driver's car. I was lucky enough to get behind the wheel of an LFA a few years back, and it was an experience I'll never forget. That engine is a work of art, and the way the car handles is simply phenomenal. It's a rare breed, and it's easy to see why Larry Ellison chose it as his daily driver. Well, there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the garages of some of the world's most successful people. It's amazing to see the different paths these folks have taken in their automotive journeys. From electric pioneers to supercar enthusiasts, it's clear that even billionaires have their own unique tastes when it comes to cars. Remember, it's not always about the price tag or the prestige. Sometimes it's about finding a car that speaks to you, a car that reflects your personality and your passions. So the next time you're out on the road, keep an eye out for these automotive icons. You never know who you might see behind the wheel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more luxury car content. See you next time.